I'll read what it was and then we'll get started on this one. All right. Oh, this was weird. I'm going to pull these cards out because it started with giving me tarot cards. And I was like, what? Okay, so I got the Moon card, the Chariot, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. I don't know what those things mean, so I'm going to pull them out real quick. I don't even know what this message was about. It just says pertains to America. So, what was it? All right, I got the Moon card. Hey. Moon card, Chariot, Six of Pentacles, and Eight of Cups. I don't have these things memorized, so I have no idea what that message is. Six of Pentacles, got, oh, but I thought, is this the same reading we had already? Eight of Cups, Chariot, and Moon. What does that mean, though? Okay, Moon card. And I don't know if they're supposed to be reversed or not. It's just, this is how I heard it. Moon card, Chariot. Oh my gosh, you guys. Chariot, 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 Chariot. Where are you at? I know the Chariot tends to be my military card. All right. You can read the image intuitively and not have to memorize card. Well, no. In prayer, I got these particular 4 cards. And so I'm going to see what this supposedly means. These cards, they help trigger the understanding for me because they have like a quote on them, then they have like a thematic question. So these things like help trigger for me. So the Moon card is about intuition, mystery, and illusion. The Moon is a reminder that no matter what phase we're in, we're still, oh, jeez, that was a nice reminder. Wow. I immediately got that one like, boom. Okay, let me read it to you. So, like I said, I got that this pertains to America. So listen, and I'm going to show it to you real quick. So this is, oh, hold on. Let me turn that off. Turn off the, okay. Now I got to remember how to do this. So this is a Moon card, right? Thank you, Bad. So the Moon card is, the Moon is a reminder that no matter what phase, I'm reading over here, no matter what phase we're in, we are still whole. Embrace the unknown. That's really good, actually. Hold on. Whoop, 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 whoop. Just realized we're really fuzzy. Okay, so that is actually pretty good to know that that's for America. Because you know what? It's like we're in our, yeah, because we're like in the night, right? So we're in like, hey, Dragon Moon. We're in basically the night phase of America right now. So the fact that we start with the Moon card is actually pretty apropos. So then we get to the Chariot card. And like I said, the Chariot card tends to be my military card for the most part. So the Chariot card here, it says, a journey of 1,000 miles. Aw. Oh, this is good. So it says, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You have the power within you to move forward. Y'all, this is nice. How can you use your willpower to achieve your goals? Okay. Okay. So then there is the Six of Pentacles. That is the 3rd card that I got. And again, this reading pertains to America. Really? Why am I getting, hold on, my live does not contain, whatever. All right, so, I forgot what I was saying. All right, so yeah, so this is supposed to pertain to America. And so this is a 6 of Pentacles. Remember, we got this in the Democrat reading. Okay, so it says equality is necessary. Oh my gosh. It says equality is necessary to balance out the situation. How can I balance giving with this receiving? You guys, this is okay. So while I was praying, I was asking for, um, I'm getting goosebumps too. So this is really good. It's everybody. It's not just women. Like, it's everybody. Like, stop legislating people's lives. You know what I mean? Like, it's everybody. Oh my goodness. And then the Eight of Cups, right? And so the Eight of Cups is walking away. So look at this one. So it says Eight of Cups, sometimes walking away from the things, walking away from the things. That's interesting. So sometimes walking away from the things is necessary to start something new, departure, moving on, letting go, and personal growth. Is it time to leave something behind and start anew? This is absolutely good. This is okay. So if this is the reading for America, oh, I'm getting so many goosebumps right now, like all the way up my arm. If this is the reading for America, this is a good reading. This is a really good reading because it's like the things we have. Okay, it feels like, okay, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting, we're in the right place. We're in the right place. We're on the right track. We're in the right time. It does not feel like that. You know what I mean? But this is true because if the moon card is a reminder that no matter what phase we're in, we're still whole, it feels like we're still going to be all right. Of course, you have your racist and stuff of that nature, but F them. There is so few compared to the rest of us, right? And then it says that it's going to be a journey of 1,000 miles. And that's true. It's going to be a hard journey, right? But we got to take the step. So this is good. This is good. But it's about forward movement. So we can't sit here and whine and cry and talk about just gray rocking. We got to do some action, some kind of action. And then it says, what's going to get us out of this is generosity, is charity, is compassion, is sharing, is equality, is equity. So the way that America's going to have to deal with its shadow is reverse course. Stop being so separatist. And it's really interesting. And I'll probably share this later. But I was reading this article yesterday that came up for, it was just random. I was looking for something else, something a lot more gruesome. But in this, it was American history I was looking for. But the thing that I found, it has to come to an end. The hoarding of the 1% has to come to an end. But it's just the thing that bothers me most, though, about this country, and that's why I think we're here, is that every 40 years, we're back here. Every 40 years, we're back here. Every 2 generations. It's like you have a good one, and then it gets too good that they completely forget. This is why education is so important. So important. But every 2 generations, we're right back here, bro. Anyway, but it is saying that for the Eight of Cups, we got to walk away from this. We have to walk away in order for us to get something new. And I mean, at this point, you really do got to burn the shit down, right? At this point, the Constitution has to be rewritten. It has to be rebuilt. It has to come from a place that's not exclusionary like it got started. Like, how many amendments could you add to the Constitution? Like, you're just going to keep adding amendments? No, we need a solid body of law for which to do this country. Because, like, how many amendments do we have right now? Like, you're just going to keep adding them? That's ridiculous. Okay. Because at some point, no, like, some things should not be legislation. Alrighty. So, that was an interesting reading. I did not expect that, and I appreciate that. That came out of the prayer that I had. So let me finish reading it then. That was good. And so it says, do not deviate from the plans. Hey, Cherie. So I got that afterwards. Do not deviate from the plan. So the plan is to write this. Oh, this was interesting. And I'm getting goosebumps. So I guess this was a real message and not just tiredness. It says, the plan is to right the ship, to bring it back in harbor, but it is slow going. Ships that have to turn to change course can never just do so without caution and deliberate speed. Don't try to rush the process. Allow everything to operate as it should. The harbor's not ready for the ship, or it would be boarded by mutinous people. I don't know. So hold on to the plan. All hands on deck to bring it in. Everyone has their job and must stay focused on that. No more crashing out. And then I saw a visual of like someone not in their position and the rope going through the hands of the person who was, because they needed them to be the anchor. So it was like, I saw a rope going through his hand because someone was not doing their job. So we're going to fall apart if everybody doesn't do their job. So it says, every one of us depends on every one of us. Then I got some weird stuff. I got Charlie Kirk. He wasn't assassinated. He was sacrificed. They have to stick to the plan. Okay. So then I got SEALs and then docks. And I thought it was like dock, like the, boat harbor dock. But then I got docs, like DOCK, DOCS, like documents. And so then it was like, oh, sealed docs, like sealed documents. So, which was interesting. Because what came after, and I don't understand this, I got Pan Am, the airline that's no longer there. I got Pan Am going down, right wing of the plane. Have mercy. And then I saw the plane in a nose spiral with the wing on fire. And I got the words rough terrain. And then I heard it happens to the best of us. I wasn't happy with that because I'm like, are you telling me I have to be nice to these people? Are you telling me I have to be nice to the racists? I don't know. I don't think I can. The plane has to crash. Then I heard IDF, and I don't know if I heard that because I read it earlier last night, but I heard IDF, and then I heard Führer, like, that German thing. Then I heard train military, or military trained. And then mutiny 2. So, or insubordination, or whatever it is for people not on a boat. Uniforms coming off. Men taking uniforms off. It's too much. Never ending. They don't want war. It's not too late to change. I don't want this. I was like, okay. And it was interesting because I heard a male voice with that one. And then I heard backfield. So I'm thinking like baseball, but it was I actually then heard Bakerfield. I couldn't tell if it was camp or clan. I saw a bunch of people in the water, mostly white people. I don't know where Bakerfield or whatever is. I don't know where that is. But they were in swimsuits, and so they were like playing. So it was like young people. But I also heard danger coming, and then something about, at first it was like rain, and so I can see them huddling, but then it was like torrential flood. I'm like, aren't we past that? Aren't we past that already? It's like October. People, I don't know where Bakerfield is, but I assumed it's up north. Hey, Oak Keeper. And if it's up north, y'all are too cold to get in the water now, right? I don't know. Then I heard gift. He's a gift. And I heard November. And things come to pass. Sleep well. This is so weird. Then I heard helium, oxygen, and I could see like the tank. And then I could see them in your nose. And then I heard unable to stand. For some reason, I got golden retriever, golden shoes. I got airplane, but spelled the weird way, aeroplane. And then I got Bakersfield again. Bakersfield sounds so familiar. Bakersfield sounds familiar. Why did I get that again? Something about clutch, engine, sputter, panic, grabbing the stick shift, pull up, pull up. The captain is ashen-faced. I don't know. Bakerfield. Where is Baker? Is there a Bakerfield? That one? I don't know. It's Bakersfield. Oh, there's a Bakersfield airport. What is that? Bakersfield. That would be an airport, right? If it's, but it's airplane spelled the European way, aeroplane. Bakersfield. That is in California. Is that the only one? Is that the only Bakersfield? I think so. Because I don't see another Bakersfield. California got the whole thing. So what about Bakersfield? So there was the camp and then a flood. Why would it be a camp? Or was it a clan? I don't know. And it looked like a lake, not a beach. Is there a lake in Bakersfield? I don't know. I have no idea. Is there a lake? Does Bakersfield have a lake? Somebody actually asked that question. Oh, there is. Lake Ming. It's known for boating and skiing. Okay. Okay. I don't know if something's going to happen there. I have no idea. I heard it twice. Okay. Do they have a camp there? It's a man-made site. It's a man-made site. It's pretty. Oh, they do have a lake. Interesting. They have trails, lakes. Interesting. Golf course. But why would I don't know. Anyway, and then I felt hopeful energy. Then there was a word I never heard of. Suprime. Or was it Sue Prime? But prime, I don't know. I have no idea. I was like, what is the Suprime? I have no idea. Or is that Supreme? I don't know. But then I heard things get better. The devil never has his joy. So, supine. What does that mean, though? Does that mean stand up or something? But why would I have that word? What's supine? Lie. Oh, shit. No. Lying on one's back with face upward. Oh. Oh. Okay. So, hold on. It's right there. You see that? I didn't know what it was. I was like supine, whatever. Suprime or whatever. But right before it, it says hopeful energy, whatever. Things get better. The devil never has his joy. Interesting. Does that mean somebody's supine? Is that what that means? Okay. Then I heard Johnson end to the beginning, which was so weird because I was questioning it. I was like, wouldn't it be beginning of the end? But it's like the end to the beginning. It was such a weird way to say it. But then I saw his smug smile falling, like his face like losing it, Then I heard Marco unable to dance. I don't know what that means. Oh, well, it continued. It said, train little monkey, dance, monkey, dance. Oh, man. That was horrible. Thank you. My friend made them. She makes awesome jewelry. I forget what her name is on TikTok. But train little monkey, dance, monkey, dance. And then it says, it will pass. Joy comes in the morning. Trouble doesn't last always. That was a weird one. Okay. It was absolutely weird. That was a weird one. So I guess I'll keep my ears out for Bakersfield. Something about sealed documents. And just a reminder, y'all, like this ship is so far out in the water that to turn around, and it's interesting because when I got that, I remembered being on a cruise ship and they had to turn around to back in. Because like they drive to Miami because it was from the Bahamas. So they drive to Miami, but when they get close enough to the dock area, they then have to turn around from facing forward. So they have to turn all the way around and then back into the harbor. So that's America. Okay. America is a freaking ship right now. And there is going to be mutiny. Wait, was mutiny there or mutiny somewhere else? Oh no. Basically, okay, so the little reading that I got a reading in prayer, which was a really good reading, which was basically stay the course, which was basically we are where we need to be. We are actually where I know everything looks and is bad, but we are where we need to be. And so then I got the whole thing about the ship. So it says, don't deviate from the plan. The plan is to right this ship, to bring it back into harbor. But it is slow going. Ships that have to turn to change course can never just do so without caution and deliberate speed. So don't try to rush the process. Allow everything to operate as it should. The harbor's not ready for the ship. Or it would be boarded by mutiny or something like that. So that's an interesting reading for America. That wasn't what I had planned, but I'm not feeling bad from it,